Welcome back. In the previous video, we saw that JavaScript will look to the dunder-proto property to find methods and properties on objects. Now that we know more about the relationship between dunder-proto and the prototype property, and that all objects created from a constructor function using the new keyword have a shared prototype, let's refactor some code in the following example. Here, I have a function called person, which has a method on it called sayHi, which is a function that returns the string hi concatenated with the name property on the keyword this. The keyword this will refer to the object created from the constructor function when the new keyword is used. The code below will work, but there's something quite inefficient about what we're doing. Every time we make an object using the new keyword, we have to redefine the sayHi function. So if we were to make 1,000 objects from the constructor function, we would have to redefine the sayHi function 1,000 times. It would be much more efficient if there was a place where we could define the sayHi function once and have it shared amongst all objects created from the person constructor when the new keyword is used. Fortunately, we know exactly what that object is. It's the prototype property. We can simply define our sayHi function on the person prototype and assign person.prototype.sayHi to be a function, which does exactly what it was doing before. Notice inside of here, we're also using the keyword this, which will refer to the object, which is invoking the sayHi method. Much better. Now it's your turn to practice. Create a constructor function for a vehicle. Each object created from this constructor should have a make, model, and year property, and each object should also have a property called isRunning, which should be set to false. Every object created from the vehicle constructor should have a function called turnOn, which changes the isRunning property to true. Every object should also have a function called turnOff, which changes the isRunning property to false. Finally, every object created from the vehicle constructor should have a method called honk, which returns the string beep only if the isRunning property is true. Pause the video now and see if you can complete this challenge. So how did you do? Here's a solution for the previous problem. I'm placing all of the properties that I do not want shared for each object inside of the constructor function. That includes an isRunning property, which should be by default false. We don't want to place properties on the prototype because each object created from the vehicle constructor should have its own isRunning property. However, all of the functions like turnOn, turnOff, and honk should be placed on the prototype, since we don't want to redefine them for every object we create. That would be inefficient. So we'll place all of the functions inside of the vehicle prototype. If you didn't get this one, try it again. This stuff takes practice. And speaking of practice, it's your turn to practice a bit using the prototype property. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.